Target shooter deliberately executed 4-year-old girl. Austin, Texas. A 4-year-old girl was tragically shot dead by a gunman outside of Target moments after she watched her grandfather murdered. Ethan. Blaine Nieneker, 32, allegedly shot Astrid Chow in front of her grandmother, along with grandfather Adam Chow, 65. In the parking lot of the Target in Austin. He also killed Target employee Hector Leopoldo Martinez Machuca, 24. Ethan was subdued by police tasers as he ran naked out of a porta potty after he fled the store on Monday. Chief Lisa Davis alleged at a press conference on Tuesday that Ethan first randomly shot Hector at about 2:15 p.m. as he collected carts. The gunman then fired at a black Jeep that tried to evade his shot, before turning his gun on Adam's Toyota 4Runner. Adam was shot in the driver's seat, then Ethan fired into the back seats, hitting Astrid. Davis alleged. Adam's wife Doris tried to carry the girl to safety, when Ethan pushed them out of the car and drove away. Detective Nathan Sexton said Ethan chose his victims completely randomly and used a handgun given to him by a family member. About 2:20 p.m. he pulled up next to a water truck parked by the side of the Mopac Expressway, allegedly bashed its driver, and pulled him out of the vehicle. Ethan tried to drive the truck away but wasn't able to, instead chasing the truck driver away with his pistol before returning to the Toyota. 5 minutes later he crashed into a Volkswagen before landing on top of an Infiniti SUV, then allegedly attacked and carjacked the Volkswagen driver. Ethan drove that car until 2:34 p.m. Then he tried to steal a Waymo car, but failed and got back in the Volkswagen. Minutes later, a church acquaintance of Ethan's claimed a brick came crashing through the window of his house on La Casa Drive after the gunman threw it. The rampage continued until 2:58 p.m. when Ethan was spotted walking naked through a backyard down the street from the one he bricked. He was seen running into a porta potty, then running away again before police found him, still nude and holding a Bible, and demanded he surrender. When he refused, police fired their tasers and he was arrested at 3:06 p.m. The investigation shows that Nieneker conducted these violent offenses of shooting at multiple victims, killing 3 victims, and destroying multiple vehicles, in the span of less than 1 hour, police said. Adam was pronounced dead at the scene at 2:39 p.m. and his granddaughter at 2:50 p.m. Doris suffered minor injuries. Ethan was charged with 2 counts of capital murder for Adam and his granddaughter and first-degree felony murder of Hector. Sexton said Ethan gave no motive for the shooting. "We're still looking into the drug portion of it. He could have been under the influence of narcotics. It might not necessarily be all attributed to mental illness, so we're still investigating all of that," he said. Davis admitted there were failures by authorities to follow up on mental health call-outs, which may have prevented the shooting. "This man had some serious issues, and I think about the systems that failed. There were some serious failures here," she said. Ethan had 2 emergency mental health detentions of up to 72 hours in 2018, but was not committed either time. How Ethan got the gun, which he left in Adam's car, from a relative is being investigated, and could lead to charges against his family. Where does someone with this capacity to do this get a weapon, and when does a family members feel comfortable giving someone with these issues a weapon? Davis said. Ethan lived alone and worked at a nearby restaurant, police said. Davis said police received calls about the shooting 15 minutes after it began and rushed to the scene within 4 minutes. Davis told reporters on Monday evening that Ethan has a history of mental illness and a prior criminal history. Records showed he was arrested numerous times since 2011, serving short stints in jail for some of them. Ethan served 2 days in jail for marijuana possession in 2011, then 2 years probation, which was later revoked, for felony criminal mischief. 5 weeks later, he was jailed for 120 days for a DWI, and 2 family violence charges were dismissed. The next year he faced a felony domestic assault, which was reduced to misdemeanor with a deferred adjudication in a Pella deal. But he didn't stay out of trouble, so he served 45 days in jail and 2 years of probation for that crime. 2 months later, in July 2016, he was jailed for 60 days for breaching a protection order, and another 90 days from May 2017 for a second DWI in 2019, a felony domestic assault charge, which could have led to a long sentence as a repeat offender, was abandoned in 2022 when the victim couldn't be found. He spent time in jail for skipping bail during the case. Ethan didn't pick up another charge before the Target rampage. Target said it would provide counseling to employees struggling with witness